Kaboom! The science of explosions! Hey there, science fans! Today, we're diving into the world of explosions. Explosions are powerful and fascinating. They remind us of the awesome forces of nature. From fireworks to dynamite, explosions capture our imagination. But what exactly makes something explode? Let's find out! What makes things go kaboom? In simple terms, an explosion is just a really fast release of energy. This energy can come from various sources and can manifest in different forms. For instance, when you see fireworks lighting up the sky, what you're witnessing is a rapid release of energy in the form of light, heat, and sound. The colors and patterns are the result of different chemical compounds reacting at high speeds. This energy can be in the form of heat, light, or sound. But what exactly happens during an explosion? When a substance explodes, it undergoes a rapid transformation, often from a solid or liquid state into a gas. This transformation happens so quickly that it creates a sudden and intense burst of energy. When something explodes, it creates a rapid expansion of gas. This gas expands so quickly that it pushes against the surrounding air and objects, creating a powerful force. This force is what we call a shock wave. The shock wave travels outward from the explosion, carrying with it the energy that was released. This gas pushes against its surroundings, creating a powerful shock wave. The shock wave can cause significant damage depending on the amount of energy released. It can shatter windows, knock down walls, and even cause injuries to people nearby. The speed and intensity of the shock wave are what make explosions so dangerous and destructive. Many things can cause an explosion, but it usually involves a chemical reaction or a sudden change in pressure. Chemical reactions that lead to explosions often involve the rapid oxidation of a substance, releasing a large amount of energy in a very short time. For example, when dynamite explodes, the chemicals inside react quickly to produce gases that expand rapidly. Think about a balloon. If you blow too much air into it, the pressure inside increases until the balloon can't take it anymore. Boom. This is a simple example of how pressure can lead to an explosion. The same principle applies to more complex explosions like those caused by gas leaks or volcanic eruptions. In all cases, it's the rapid release of energy that makes things go kaboom. Dynamite in a bottle nitroglycerin. Now let's talk about some seriously explosive substances. First up is nitroglycerin. This compound has a fascinating history and an even more fascinating chemistry. Discovered in 1847 by Italian chemist Ascanio Sobrero, nitroglycerin was initially considered too dangerous to have any practical use. However, it didn't take long for its potential to be recognized, especially in the field of explosives. This oily liquid is so unstable that even a small jolt can cause it to detonate. Imagine carrying a bottle of nitroglycerin. The slightest bump or shake could set off a catastrophic explosion. This extreme sensitivity is why nitroglycerin must be handled with the utmost care and why it has such a notorious reputation. Nitroglycerin is extremely sensitive to shock and friction. This means that even minor physical disturbances can trigger a violent reaction. Because of this, scientists and engineers have developed various methods to stabilize nitroglycerin for practical use, such as in the form of dynamite, which was invented by Alfred Nobel in 1867. Here's how it works. Nitroglycerin is made up of molecules that are packed with oxygen and nitrogen. These elements are key to its explosive properties. The molecular structure is such that it stores a significant amount of potential energy, which can be released almost instantaneously. When it explodes, these molecules break apart and reform into gas molecules, like nitrogen dioxide and carbon dioxide. This chemical reaction happens incredibly fast, converting the liquid nitroglycerin into gases that occupy a much larger volume. This rapid change in volume creates a huge amount of energy, resulting in a powerful explosion. The speed and force of this reaction are what make nitroglycerin such a potent explosive. It's used in various applications, from demolition to mining and even in medicine, where it's used in small doses to treat heart conditions. Despite its dangers, nitroglycerin has proven to be an invaluable substance in multiple fields. Azide. Don't even think about it. If you thought nitroglycerin was scary, wait till you hear about azide. This compound is not just another explosive, it's a chemical nightmare. Imagine a substance so volatile that even the slightest disturbance can set it off. We're talking about a compound that makes nitroglycerin look like child's play. This compound is so unstable that it can explode without any external trigger. Just the mere act of moving it, or even a slight change in temperature, can cause it to detonate. It's like having a ticking time bomb in a bottle and the clock is always set to go off at any moment. It's like it's just waiting for a reason to blow up. The tension in the lab is palpable whenever azide is around. Scientists have to take extreme precautions, wearing protective gear and working in controlled environments to minimize any risk of accidental detonation. Scientists believe that even the slightest movement of the molecules within azide can set off a chain reaction, leading to a massive explosion. This chain reaction is so powerful that it can cause a devastating blast, capable of destroying everything in its vicinity. The molecular structure of azide is so complex and unstable that it defies conventional understanding of chemistry. This stuff is so dangerous that it's rarely synthesized, and even then, only in tiny amounts. The risks associated with handling azide are so high that only a few specialized laboratories in the world dare to work with it. These labs have to follow stringent safety protocols, including using remote-controlled equipment to handle the compound and storing it in specially designed containers to prevent any accidental triggers. The sheer danger of azide makes it a subject of fascination and fear in the scientific community. So the next time you hear about a dangerous chemical, remember azide and think twice about the incredible risks scientists take to study such volatile substances. Chlorine trifluoride, the stuff of nightmares. Next on our list of explosive wonders is chlorine trifluoride. This pale green gas is not only incredibly explosive but also highly corrosive. It's so reactive that it can set fire to things that are normally considered fireproof, like sand, concrete, and even asbestos. Chlorine trifluoride reacts violently with water, producing highly dangerous hydrofluoric acid and chlorine gas. It's so dangerous that even chemists and engineers try to avoid working with it if possible. Other volatile wonders. But wait, there's more! The world of chemistry is full of other explosive substances. Take diethyl ether, for example. This colorless liquid is commonly used as a solvent, but it's also highly flammable and can form explosive peroxides when exposed to air and light. Then there's picric acid, a yellow solid that was once used as a military explosive. It's so sensitive to shock that it was known to explode if a wooden box containing it was dropped. The importance of safety. As you can see, explosive substances are incredibly powerful and dangerous. That's why it's so important to handle them with extreme care and respect. Proper storage, transportation, and handling procedures are crucial to prevent accidents. Remember, safety always comes first. Never experiment with explosive substances on your own. Leave that to the trained professionals. Explosives not just for fireworks. While explosions might seem destructive, they also have many important uses in our world. Explosives are used in mining, construction, and demolition. They're also used in airbags to inflate them rapidly during a car accident. Scientists and engineers are constantly developing new and safer ways to use explosives for the benefit of society. Respect the power. So there you have it, a glimpse into the world of the most explosive substances. These powerful chemicals remind us of the awesome forces of nature and the importance of scientific understanding. Remember, knowledge is power, and with great power comes great responsibility. Let's use our knowledge wisely to explore the wonders of science safely and responsibly. Stay curious.